So I'm like reading. Right now I'm like reading like the presidents. I just finished reading all of them. And I'm about to do it again. But I'm just realizing like from like the late probably the early 1900s to like the late 1800s. All these presidents be looking crazy. Like, they all white. They all got a mustache. They all got like a double chin. Like, a lot of them probably doing all types of stuff. Like, they all look kind of fat, nasty, crazy. Abraham Lincoln, you know, not to like roast these presidents, but like, he kind of got like a little meth face going on. But at the same time, like, I don't know, he could just be like dehydrated or something. A lot of these presidents, honestly, like, I'm not knowledgeable for real. I'm just looking at pictures on Google. But, like, John Quincy Adams and, like, the one after him, Andrew Jackson, and then the one after Andrew Jackson, Martin Van Buren. Them three, these pictures on Google, they look crazy. They look absolutely crazy. Crazy AF. And then, like, George Jefferson kind of look inbred. And so does John Adams. He look inbred, too. Like, hella inbred. Some of them look like they just do meth. Like, then, like, Zachary Taylor, he look like he look like somebody's dad that I've seen before, like, recently. Like, he look like he been in a war, too, to be honest. But, yeah, but some of them be looking crazy. I know it was back in the day, and then, you know. Let me see. Oh, yeah, and the one before Abraham Lincoln, James Bitchett. Oh, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Burchan. He had like a little mohawk going on in this picture that I'm looking at. And then Dwight D. Eisenhower, he looked like one of those actors that I've seen before, like on like iCarly or something, like the creepy old dude that be on that he always cast as like the creepy old dude. He also was in Shameless too. Like, he was in the show Shameless. Like, he was like the weird, like, the pervy dude that was like into like little girls, and he was like a priest or whatever. I need my glasses. Getting my glasses. I don't know why I didn't have them on in the first place. We all know about Nixon. Honestly, who knows about Jimmy Carter? Jimmy Carter. Jimmy effing Carter. And then Gerald Ford. Them two are like, I've never even, like, what do they do? Never heard of them. I heard of Nixon, which is before all them, and then I heard of Reagan, which is after them. I've never heard of none of the rest of them. Who was after Nixon? Okay, see, I remember a lot of these, to be honest. I don't remember anything past Roosevelt, really. I know, no. I know about Herbert Hoover. And anything after that, I don't remember. But, like, if I heard the names, I'll remember. Like, I remember, like, Grover Cleveland and all that. But, and then I remember, like, the first 5. I didn't know Ulysses S. Grant was a president, though. That I did not know. 1869 to 1877. I did not know that. But, yeah. And I didn't realize Barack Obama served 2 terms. 2009 to 2017. I did not know that. I don't know why I thought he only served 1 term. It seemed like Trump was in office forever. I didn't know. I actually remember when Donald Trump came into office, because 2017 I was in 8th grade. Like, when he got inaugurated, or whatever the word is, they had it like in the cafeteria, we were having lunch. Because in 8th grade, I had like a civics class. And so we were like kind of like learning this stuff like in real time, like real life examples and stuff. And I remember in lunch, like we were like in the cafeteria, we were like, they had it playing on the TVs. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I would never forget that. And then he stopped being president when I graduated high school. So that's crazy. So that really was president during my whole high school experience. And then Biden became president after my high school. And then Barack Obama was during my childhood. And so was Bush. But the reason I was looking at these presidents is because I was trying to figure out if there was a pattern. Like, who's Republican and who's not Republican. But I don't know. I'm going to look it up. Hold on. And party. Okay, it didn't give me any of that. You might hear a fan in the background. Ugh. So Roosevelt was president for 12 years. That is crazy. I didn't even realize. Like, looking at the numbers, I didn't even realize. 1882 to 1945. That is actually insane. So there's no pattern. God, this is not giving me. There have been 16 Democratic presidents, 17 if including John Taylor, who was originally elected to be vice president to the vice presidency as a Whig. Joe Biden is the 46th president of the United States. The Democratic Party represents a broad liberal and left wing ideology and modern social liberalism. Okay, whatever. Okay, what is liberalism? Like, okay, I know that. Duh, liberal. Like, but what is it? Oh, it's ideology, duh. But like, pro-choice views, pro-marriage equality, pro-immigration, Democrat beliefs. By the way, I'm looking at stuff on Wikipedia, FYI. I'll probably link it. All Democrats believe in the same thing, but generally, these are the things that Democrats support: progressive income tax, higher corporate taxes, and recapturing income from overseas profits, spending on business, education, clean energy infrastructure, spending on government programs, ending the death penalty, expanding the rights to abortion, gun regulations to prevent citizens from hurting themselves and others with firearms, support same-sex marriage, universal health care, declare Washington, D.C. as an official state, which makes no flipping sense. Public students to go to college or university for free without having to pay back the government, allow undocumented immigrants to the U.S. to stay, pay taxes in. Oh my God, am I a Democrat? Well, I guess I'm kind of a Democrat. Honestly, I feel like I'm a centrist, to be honest. I don't think I believe in all this. I don't believe I believe in all this stuff. Like, I don't understand what the progressive income tax is. Higher corporate taxes. Oh, like taxing corporate people. And then like recapturing income from overseas profits. Okay. I don't think immigration is... I was reading this book about immigration. And it was based on the UK, though. It wasn't based on the US. But the US has stuff to do with it, though. Because obviously the US and Great Britain are kind of like alike. I think the US is kind of like a baby version of like Great Britain. Great Britain is literally like colonized and expanded all over the world. Like, they literally expanded probably like 90% of the world. Like, every country. That's why like English is like the number one language like being spoken right now. Like, everyone's learning English. Like, without learning English, it's kind of just like you're kind of stuck, low key. Like, you gotta learn at least one language other than like the language you speak, unless you already speak English. Like, for me, I don't need to learn a different language for real, other than like Spanish, or like maybe like French if I want to, or like But necessarily, I don't really need to learn it. But anyways, getting off topic. Apparently the symbol is a donkey. And it's blue. George Jefferson, whom the party claims as its founder, has been often seen as a symbol of the Democratic Party, particularly emphasized in the annual celebration of Jefferson Day dinners held in the days of Andrew Jackson, such as the Democratic Party is also known as the Party of Jefferson. Okay, so these are the list of presidents that are Democratic over the years. So president number 7, Andrew Jackson. 8, the one I was talking about, Martin V. Berman. That bitch don't look crazy though. Yeah, he don't look that crazy in that picture. I mean, he look crazy. He got, receded hairline and a big forehead and an interesting face, but he looked like a regular person. Okay, president 11, James K. Polk. He looks kind of crazy in this picture, but he kind of look normal. 14, Franklin Pierce. 15, James Batchen. Crazy in that picture. 17, Andrew Johnson. 20, he was 22nd and the 24th president, which is Grover Cleveland. 27th president, Woodrow Wilson. I remember that from school. Franklin D. Roosevelt. I remember that from school. He's the 32nd president. So it's a pattern, kind of. Obviously, JFK and Lyndon B. Johnson. They were Democratic. I kind of already knew that because, he got assassinated. Why else would he get assassinated? Henry S. Truman, I knew he was Democratic. He gave me that vibe. Jimmy Carter, he was Democratic. Oh, okay. I do remember that because I remember they were talking about him. Jimmy Carter. Yeah, I remember that. Like, back in the day, I was watching, like, clips and stuff. They were like, yeah, Jimmy Carter. And then, I guess after Jimmy Carter, Bill Clinton, obviously we knew that. Ghetto, Arkansas. Barack Obama, we know that. And then Biden, obviously we know that. Okay, so that's crazy. So there is a little bit of a pattern. Oh, Reagan was a former Democratic until 1962. I would never have believed that. I know he's a Republican, but that's crazy. He was a registered Democrat until 1962. But how did they know that? Donald Trump was a former Democrat until 2009. Oh, on and off. That's crazy. I don't know if that's true or not, but I mean, this is what Wikipedia said. But that's crazy. The thing that Donald Trump he was a registered Democrat on and off until 2009. So he stopped being a Democrat when Barack Obama became president. That's funny. Okay. That's actually kind of funny. But yeah, okay, so only one. So 16 presidents out of 46 were Democrats. Which is a lot more than I thought. But I knew it was kind of like a pattern, like 7, 8, 11, 14, 15, 17. Like it's kind of like a pattern. Like I can see it. I've been talking for 17 minutes. I should probably stop talking. But yeah. That's all I wanted to share, honestly. Shout out to the Democrats and shout out to the Republicans and shout out to the people who are in between or independent.